Alright. Fucking, I just got out of the shower. Got my coffee. And I figured I'd make a video just saying what I think about this shit. Limit break. 10% damage buff. It stacks with sparking. That fucking sucks. I hate that shit. And, let me just find the original. Right? Fucking, who was the one that said it, right? Like, I can't find the original one. I fucking saw that shit somewhere. But, the deal is, it's like a native 10% buff when you're on your last character plus an extra meter. So, you're basically you're not buffing sparking, but you're adding a second comeback mechanic extra to sparking that also stacks on top of sparking. That shit fucking sucks. I hate that. I hate that shit. And, so I did the math, right? So, I did the math, the other day. We were talking about it in a Discord server. And I mathed out that if you do exactly 7693 in any given combo without sparking or anything, just completely, that's it. Just 7693 flat, it TODs in this mechanic. So just if you do 76, if you do 77%, you die. It's simple as that. So I think it's just kind of really fucking stupid that we're rewarding people for like getting down to their last character. I would be fine with the 10% damage buff if one, there was a time limit. If two, maybe like they could add it on top of sparking, like if you're on your last character, it's an extra boost to the sparking. Three, if the damage buff had a fucking, did I say time limit already? If it didn't stack with sparking, fucking, it really seems like it's gonna be fucking broken, honestly. Like, you're gonna be able to get the easiest fucking TODs with, like, any character ever. Majin Buu finally gets average level damage, right? Like, you get really fucking stupid shit with this now. I think that's gonna end up being, like, really, 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 really dumb. Like, you see right here, whatever, fucking, I forgot what I was gonna say about that, but, so we're just mathing shit, and basically every character's, you do 2M, 5M basic combo, mid-screen, into level 3, you're basically going to get 90% off that at any given time, if you're in sparking and the limit. And because in sparking you build like 2 meters easy off that kind of shit, you basically just get fucking 1 meter, 90% hard knockdown combo. That's gonna make comebacks really, really easy. Especially if it's like I think it is, where you just have no time limit at all. Because it seems like it's just if you're on your last character, it's just the damage buff and that's it. Native, passive, the whole rest of the game. And it like applies for the opponent too or whatever. But like solo fucking 10% damage buff on everything. Here's what I think, right? Here's what I think is if you give that kind of damage buff to a character and make comebacks that much easier, you take away the hype from the comeback, right? Because the whole hype of the comeback was you overcome odds, right? So what was I gonna say? You overcome the odds, right? That's what a 1v3 comeback is. You have 3 characters against 1. It's not likely you're going to win, but you did it anyway. If you make it so that it's easier for the 1 to overcome the 3, then you basically take away some of the hype from the comeback itself. And then it's going to kill the game. You're going to basically rely on comebacks now. You're going to I predict it's kind of stupid. I think there's gonna be people, which I know it's probably gonna be a gimmick, but I think there's gonna be people that just lab out teams specifically so they could take advantage of this like X Factor, so they could fucking just destroy shit as easy as possible, easiest comebacks. And by the way, if both of the characters have the 10% buff at the end, if it goes back to 1v1 because the one that got out first killed the other two, then it's back to the same damage for both of them. It's still 1v1 just like regular, it's just both of them do more damage to each other. So it's basically just every character can explode things if they're solo now. Comebacks are going to be way too easy. I don't like that. And like, I know comebacks are great and people like making comebacks, and it's like, oh, it gives people a chance. It gives people like this way to it makes comebacks easier. People like that shit, but I think it's going to be bad for the overall health of the game that you make something like a comeback this easy, because like I said, it kills hype, because the hype is you overcame odds, but now you're adding odds, it's less hype, right? Like you gave them this comeback factor that's passive for the rest of the game, which we don't even know if it's the rest of the game, but this is just what I think from what I've seen. It just sounds like it's not gonna be good. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense or not, 'cause sometimes I'm bad at explaining shit, but that's my opinion. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna stop that shit right here. Peace.